Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Clifford Civil, here today to talk to you about ankle sprains. Ankle sprains are a very common pathology, a very common injury that we see in athletes. It's also very common in your everyday person, sedentary people, just as common as it is for athletes. Now, one of the reasons why it's so common is just because of how human anatomy is set up. You see, your lower leg is made up of two primary bones. The outer bone is your fibula, and that extends a little further down past your shin bone, also called your tibia. By virtue of that set anatomy, people have increased ability to move their foot inward as opposed to outward. Now, what happens in an ankle sprain, you combine forceful movements that bring that foot inward in a degree of motion that it's not used to. That causes injury. And oftentimes when that foot is moved in that inward direction, the injury is caused to the structures on the outside or lateral part of the ankle and foot. Those structures are ligaments. So with ankle sprains, there's usually a degree of tear or compromise in some fashion to the structures or ligaments on the outside part of the ankle and foot. So now you have an ankle sprain, probably got pain, probably got swelling, probably have difficulty walking. So what do you do? Well, it's in my experience that early mobilization is key. So what that means is we want to mobilize the swelling as quickly as possible to get you back on your feet as quickly as possible, but simultaneously not overdoing it. So what I mean by that is you don't want to do too little where you just rest and expect things to go away by themselves. But at the same time, you don't want to do too much and act like you didn't have an injury to begin with. So there's a graded approach to getting back to where you need to be, and early mobilization is going to be paramount and key to achieving that. So now that I gave you background information on ankle sprains, check out these series of videos that I created that zero in on that early mobilization that I mentioned, which is crucial and so important in getting you back on your feet as soon and as safe as possible.